Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come on here because a lot of you guys have been asking me if I was going to do a Thanksgiving prep video. In actuality, no. I mean, kind of not like I used to. Used to have bigger Thanksgivings back when I had my kids under the same roof. But this year, it's just going to be Ron and myself and my mom and dad, and probably Ronnie's dad will be coming over. So yeah, that's going to be Thanksgiving. But I didn't want to leave you guys empty-handed. The only thing that I cooked ahead and prepped was all of the desserts. And for all of the recipes, I will link all of the videos for those recipes if I have them on my, if I have them or if they're online, I will link them down below for you guys in case you guys want to make these desserts. I make a lot of desserts every year because, well, we enjoy our desserts. But not only that, but the fact that I kind of box the desserts up and I let other people have them and take them home with them. I share with my neighbors. Oftentimes we'll just have drop-in company, and I'll make, like, you'll notice that I've made a lot of cookies this year. I'll make like a big cookie tray and put on a pot of coffee. So it's really a win-win to go that direction. But anyhow, I did want to drop in on this video, and I just wanted to say I hope you all have a very wonderful Thanksgiving with your families. And yeah, so write me down below. Let me know if you guys are going out of state to go to Thanksgiving, or do you host Thanksgiving, and what your plans are. I love this time of year because, well, can you see my Christmas tree? Yeah, so I'm already ready for Christmas, but yeah, so that's it. I'm waiting for my parents to arrive right now. I have a crock pot full of meatballs in there, and then when they get here, I'm going to make some fresh pasta and some dinner rolls, and that is what we're going to have today for dinner. And then we're going to have the pumpkin rolls for dessert. Of course, we can't eat a whole pumpkin roll. They're very, very rich, so you're not gonna be able to devour the whole thing. So it'll last over the period of time that they are actually here. So I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching, and Vlogmas will be starting soon, and I'm really excited about Vlogmas. I can't believe it, but I already have a Christmas outing already planned for next week, and it's unreal that it's like, bam, Christmas is starting. So I'm glad I got decorated ahead of time so that, I didn't have to scramble to try to get ready for Christmas. So yeah, so that's going to be happening soon. You all will be seeing me again. I'm just going to enjoy my time with my parents. I'm hoping to do a little bit of videoing while they're here, and I'll put together like Thanksgiving vlog, show you all of our food that we eat. My parents, their dog, we have some fun things planned to make while they are here. So that'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching. And here is me prepping all of the desserts. Well, it is a early morning. And I decided I'm going to do a bake day before my company arrives. That is the one thing that is wonderful about baking it, because you can do it a day or two in advance, or sometimes you can freeze items and have them already ready for your holiday guest. And it is such a good feeling to be ahead of the game, isn't it? Or especially when you're so busy this time of year. This recipe right here that you are seeing is for my pumpkin rolls. This is a family tradition to make pumpkin rolls. I was a little bit scared of making pumpkin rolls whenever I first started making them, but after I started making them for a while, I got used to it and I don't worry about it as much, and it just comes natural to making. I think the thing that was really scary for me was I was afraid that the cake would not come out of the pan. And that is when I started using the parchment paper, which you'll see here in a moment. Once I get all of my ingredients mixed up, I obviously spread this out on parchment paper. The wonderful thing about this is that it does not take any time at all to bake. Now I'm getting my tea towels ready because that's important, because you need to turn them out pretty much immediately after you remove them from the oven. And you sprinkle the tea towels with your powdered sugar so that your cake does not stick to the tea towels. And it sounds a little bit time consuming, but once you do this a couple of times, it is like riding a bike. It just becomes very natural. But see, you can see that I'm putting the batter on parchment paper because that is the best idea. See how easy it is to turn it out onto my sugared surface, and then that peels right off. You put a little more powdered sugar and then you roll it up. Why do you roll it up this way? Well, you roll it up this way so that it keeps this shape so that when it cools, you can ice the inside and it has the roll effect. And you will see my rolls here before the end. Now we're going to make some snowball cookies. I did not get to make these last year, and I had written down, make sure you make snowball cookies next year, because this is one of my favorite cookies. I really think that they kind of have a little bit of a nut roll kind of taste to them. Some people call these Mexican wedding cookies. I love them. I absolutely love them. I don't really understand how they come out the way they do, but they're very flaky and layered. I love this. It's more like a buttery taste, and then you have your nuts in there, and it's wonderful. The other thing I love about this recipe is you can make a lot of them at one time, because obviously they don't spread. They stay in a little round ball. So I just use my little cookie scooper, as you can see I'm using right there. And I just fill up my trays and I bake them until they are a little bit golden brown on the bottoms. And they come out perfect every single time. They are super easy to make, and they are loved by everyone. This is a very wonderful recipe, especially if you need to feed a bunch. If you have a crowd, or say you're going to have to take cookies to a dinner, this one recipe makes a lot of cookies. Now, the video that I have on my channel for the recipe, I will be honest with you, it has been many moons ago since I've made that recipe, but it's still a goodie. It's still a goodie. It's still one I make today. And you can see you roll them into the powdered sugar, and that is the reason why they're called snowballs. They look like snowballs. Now, this is a recipe that I like to joke around about, and I call this everything but the kitchen sink recipe. Now, I do not have a video on these particular cookies, but these are Cowboy cookies, and I will link the recipe that is online, that where I get it. They are actually Laura Bush's Cowboy cookies. Look how amazing they look. And I'm going to tell you, they are worth the time spent to make them. They are so delicious. This is my cake mix peanut butter cookie recipe. You do not get any easier than putting this together. They are super easy to make. They are a crowd pleaser. You can also dress them up a little bit and put a candy kiss in the center of them when they come out of the oven. I wish I had the candy kiss because I do love them that way, but it's not necessary. If you have those in your family that just love a really good, lovely peanut butter cookie, this is a recipe for you. They are amazing. You can see you make balls and then you roll them into the sugar and place them on a cookie sheet. And then I take a fork and I press them down, giving them the cookie, the peanut butter cookie appearance. And into the oven they go. And this is what they look like. They are so good with a cup of coffee. Now back to my pumpkin rolls. As you can see here, I am adding in the filling. I'm showing you one that I have gotten rolled up. These will go into the refrigerator to set. I wrap them up in foil. You can freeze them too, which is amazing. Now this is my last thing. Peanut butter fudge. This is my family's recipe. It comes out perfect every time if you promise to use a thermometer, and you're going to see it here in a minute. I hope you guys enjoyed baking along with me. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and have a wonderful holiday.